What does your ideal weekend consist of, Shabuddin? Tell me that. Like, what do you like doing on your weekends?
In a weekend, every weekend we can say when Sunday come, okay, so that
Hmm.
time I plan to go
Yes.
outside with my friends, especially
Hmm.
like at least week of day, okay, whole week we do a job, but at least
Hmm.
one we take a rest and we try to go outside and
Hmm.
fun with ourselves, fun with our friends. So I also do myself sometime, not every weekend, but
Hmm.
some I try to make a plan, go in a theater, in a mall,
Hmm.
outside.
Yeah.
That kinds of I do sometime. Yeah.
Perfect. That's good. It's much needed. Being sitting in our homes all day, it kind of takes a toll on our mental health also if you're always just inside, no? So it is very good that you do go out, have some recreation, have some fun with your friends, family, and that sounds brilliant. Okay. So today's session is one of the most interesting topics, okay? It's weddings. So are you
Yes.
comfortable discussing this?
Yes, of course. Weddings. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So let's begin with are you married?
No, I'm a bachelor. I'm a 25
Okay.
year old. Yeah.
Okay, you're a bachelor, 25 years old, fine. When I say the word marriage, right? Do you feel happy thinking about it, or do you feel like, oh my God, it's a big responsibility? Do you feel scared? What is your reaction?
Yeah, my reaction would be like this is big responsibility because marriage is like not a we can do easy way, because
Hmm.
when we do, so we
Hmm.
have to understand future, we have to make a plan, how we'll survive together. Then after that, family also responsible, too many things, we get a burden after
Hmm.
marriage.
Hmm.
But before marriage, we can say we are free, we have a
Hmm.
freedom, we can
Hmm.
do anything, we can go anywhere. But when we get a married, that moment we get some responsibility, like family responsibility. Then
Yes.
after that, husband, wife,
Hmm.
we have to look a family, what's going on,
Hmm.
and what's remaining, too many things. So I think, in my point of view, when you comfortable with, like when you feel like I'm able to do a marriage, then you
Hmm.
can. Otherwise, don't don't take a immediately
Hmm.
like season to know I'm a 25-year old, I have to do a marriage. Because
Yes.
first we have to settle our career. Career is very
Hmm.
important. Without
Yes.
career,
Very true.
if you think about like I will do a marriage, then after that I'll
Hmm.
start my career, so it's quite difficult,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Correct.
perfect. I'm not sure about ma'am. So
Mhm.
what's your like perfect age do a marriage? What's your opinion? When will we do marriage?
When we should do marriage?
Yes, when we should do marriage.
Okay, so you asked a great question. The first one you asked, right? What is the perfect age to get married? To be really honest, it varies from person to person. There is no perfect age for marriage, I guess.
Mhm.
Some people get married at 25, all right.
Yes.
Some and they live happily. Some people get married at 40 and they also live happily.
Yes.
It's all about when you are ready to enter into that kind of a commitment. uh,
Mhm.
that's why just getting married because somebody is pressurizing you makes no sense, right? Because then you're not ready to take on the responsibilities. Then the other person will also suffer because you are not that interested, you're not that serious about the thing. So when you enter into that mindset, like, huh, now, okay, I will get into this sort of commitment, I'll be able to handle the relationship. So when you enter into that mindset, only then get married. Don't get married because neighbors are telling, uncles are telling. So don't do
Yes.
that.
Exactly.
That's what I feel.
Even these days, like lots of student, not student, like especially younger age people, okay, like 25, 24, they
Yes.
try to like do a marriage earlier, and they do
Yeah.
not prefer, in future time what will happen,
Mm-hmm.
because they got a pressurize about
Hmm.
family, neighbors,
Yeah.
relative. They are
Hmm.
pressuring like you are 22-year old, you are 25-year old, when will
Hmm.
you do a marriage? Because if
Yes.
you not do, then you will be getting old, no anyone give a girl hand, that kind of bullshit story they try to throw it. And
Mm,
that moment we just trusted, we go with family,
mm,
like, because
mhm.
family allow me married, then I'm going with. So I
Yeah,
think this is not good. You're talking about, right, when you feel comfortable, when you
yeah.
able to say like, yeah, I'm able, I can, I can manage with my life, with my wife, and I'm perfect. Right now my age is perfect to do a marriage. If you feel comfortable, then you can go. Otherwise,
Yeah.
don't take a, like, quickly decision, because
Yeah,
marriage
don't
is
take
not
quick
like
decisions.
birthday
Mm.
party. This is not birthday party and some kind of like a story I will
Mm.
correct in future. Marriage means I one time we can do. That's it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 100%, right? It's not like a birthday. Your answers, like your thinking is so unique, Shabuddin. Literally, like any person would enjoy a conversation with you. The way you link things, right? It's not a birthday party. That was so good. It's not something very casual, right? Like got married, done. You go your way, I'll go my way. It's not like that.
Yeah, exactly. This is not that kind of way, we can say.
Absolutely. Yes, yes.
So what about
Very.
you? What about you? What about you?
I am not married yet.
Okay.
Okay, there's still a bit of time left, so probably maybe a couple of years later or this year. Let's see what happens.
Yes. You know,
Yeah.
first
Hmm.
priority is career. Career means
Hmm.
like, you have to settle your life. Like,
Hmm.
you have to able to earn some money. Then you will, you will manage your family, your
Hmm.
wife, your
Hmm.
husband.
Hmm.
So this is very important. First
Very,
settle.
very,
Yes.
very
Yeah.
true. Yes. You need to have that sort of stability. See, there are some people who feel very happy handling the family. That is also great. Imagine our mothers. Like my mom is a homemaker. I
Okay.
feel like if she was not there for me, I would have had to do everything. No? For me, for
Okay.
us, our lives are easier, right? We wake up, our parents are there, they cook for us, they do things for us. All we have to do is work, study. That's it. So I feel like people who give priority to family more and career less, that is also good. It's their choice. Like tomorrow, at when you're like 40, 45, right? You might feel like, huh, I've worked a lot. Now I want to give all my attention to my family. That is also great.
Yes, yes, exactly. I mean,
Correct.
family is very important in our life. Without family, you can't feel good, because
Hmm.
the mom, dad, sister, brother, wife,
Yes.
husband. This is also like part of life.
Yeah.
When we go at home after work, so when we look our family, like especially mom,
Hmm.
so like, at least someone caring me, at least someone
Yeah.
trying to say like,
Hmm.
son, how are you, daughter, how are you? They take
Hmm.
care of. So this is
Very
very,
true.
very important. Yeah, family also very important.
Yes. Yes.
And if you go against with family, so
Hmm.
definitely forever you
Hmm.
will never be happy, I think.
That in the mind it will be there, no? Like nobody, they don't, they're not talking to me. I wish they were here. That kind of a feeling will be there. Yes, yes, that's true. And you mentioned
Yes,
one nice thing, like marriage is like a one-time event. So I'm so
yes.
curious to know, when you think of your marriage, do you want a very big, grand Indian celebration, or do you want it to be like a simple, intimate affair? Which type of marriage would you choose?
I prefer to simple way, like, we are middle class family, so we don't have a budget first thing. Okay, so I want to invite like a few person, then do a peaceful marriage. We can peaceful, not like invite bunch of people and talk
Yeah.
about, because when you invite bunch of people, so
Hmm.
definitely they talk about, they will try to backbite in your behind,
Hmm.
like,
Yes.
he's not good person, he's not
Hmm.
earning proper salary, his family
Hmm.
not good. They try to beat
Hmm.
about the bus that moment, so it's
Hmm.
very difficult. But
Hmm.
same thing, if you invite your relative, very few people, so they
Hmm.
will try to say happy, they will give a good blesses, and they
Hmm.
will try to say like, happy journey, we can say. And
Yeah.
wedding also going great, we can say.
Yeah.
Nothing formalities, nothing
No
dowry.
formalities. Yeah.
Yeah, no formalities, nothing dowry, nothing exchangeable something, it's going to normal. Yeah. I prefer to normal marriage, like, invite some guest and do
Mhm.
like, within a short period, that's it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so nice. And whenever you are invited to a wedding, right, as a guest, What are the first things that you notice? Do you notice the decorations? Do you notice the arrangements? Or are you very curious to, just go have good food and go back home? Because I am in the third category. Which category are you in?
See, like if we talk about, then we have to understand girl's family, because
Hmm.
father always he do whatever he want for a
Hmm.
daughter, you know.
Yes.
So doesn't matter food is good, doesn't matter decoration is good, doesn't matter
Hmm.
like how many people come. We
Hmm.
have to give a value. We have to think about important, like
Hmm.
he's doing hard work. You know, every
Yes.
father do hard work for her
Yes.
daughter. End of
For his
time.
daughter.
So
Yes. Yes.
always think out, like just give a
Hmm.
good place, we can say.
Hmm.
One day
Good.
you are also going to become a father. From that
Hmm.
moment, you will realize like my food is not good, my decoration is not. You know, right now
Yeah.
what happened when we
Yeah.
attend any weddings, any things, any parties,
Hmm.
okay? So
Hmm.
we try to give a like bad comment, compliment, some kind of. We always
Yeah.
"Man, food is not
Yeah.
good. Look at it, decoration, it's
Hmm.
not good. My
Hmm.
decoration, at that moment, I did a too many things, but look at them,
Hmm.
they are not, you know, arranged, they don't
Yeah.
have a money. But when you get the same circumstances, like when you
Hmm.
get a become father, when
Hmm.
you arrange your daughter, your son, that moment you will realize like why people are talking about, you know, bad comment and good comment. So before
Yes.
talking, just think about like at least he's doing a responsibility for her
Yes.
daughter, for her
For
son.
his
So this
daughter. Yeah.
this is very very important. You know, we
Yeah.
don't have to criticize, like we don't have to put
Hmm.
his image and she's image like you're not doing good, we can say.
Hmm.
Always when we attend any wedding,
Hmm.
we have to respect,
Hmm.
like at, you know, this is grand wedding, you know, we try to just try. When you say this, that kind of words, that kind of sentence,
Hmm.
definitely those feel happy. They always give a good bless, we can say.
Yes. Very. No, I literally got goosebumps when you said that. Yeah. Don't criticize. Just put yourself. And there's one way you can say it. Put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Put yourself in their shoes before criticizing anybody.
Yes,
So when you
exactly.
said that, I literally got goosebumps because this is very very common in Indian weddings. Anywhere you go, people instead of focusing on the married couple, they're always like, the decoration could have been better. It doesn't look that good. See, there is no proper seating, that, this, and all. They're
Yes,
commenting constantly,
exactly.
right? So nice. I think any person would be lucky to be a partner if these are your values then. So, yeah.
But no one even think about like her father and her son, I mean his son, like how they manage, what was behind reason, like
Yeah.
where did they collect from money, and
Hmm.
how they, you know, like it's very difficulty. Even
Hmm.
my town, okay, one of story I heard
Hmm.
about,
Hmm.
one of my friend, okay,
Hmm.
her father was
Hmm.
too much hard worker, and
Hmm.
behind he was suffering too many financial problem, but end of time he fixed her wedding, okay, and he did a too many, you know, fantastic way. But
Hmm.
people were talking about like he's not good, and look at his family, he can't fix you know, that kind of arrangement, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
People taunting in front, behind, they were
Hmm.
backbiting him like that. So
Hmm.
this is not good, really. This is, you know, I hate that kind of people, you know,
Hmm.
whoever trying to give a bad comment for
Hmm.
behind, not front of.
Hmm.
Our relative, our people never say that in front of like you are bad. They don't care about, they always try to do behind, you know.
Behind your
So
back.
yeah, bad your back, because it's totally disgusting.
Yes. Yes.
I don't
So
know
true.
why we are judging a people
Hmm.
especially.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you
You
know,
should not be doing that.
always remember,
Hmm.
if I go with you, definitely my time will also come, then your time will come. In that moment,
Hmm.
then you will realize like, oh my god, I did a wrong, so that's the reason right now I'm getting a too many problems.
Yes.
Before you just think about like I'm doing wrong and right, you know.
Hmm.
When we show our point, like when we show a finger,
Point a
so
finger at someone.
always, you know, our side, we can say, you know,
Yes.
this is some idioms, I don't know how to be called, but I
Hmm.
heard of one videos, okay, I watched one video, so I
Hmm.
like something over there, yeah.
Hmm. Wow, that's nice. When you're pointing one finger at someone, there are three fingers pointing at you. Like the
Exactly.
three fingers point at you, right? So
Yes.
That's
exactly.
how it is. And there's one more thing that people say, it's very easy to point fingers until
Mhm.
it's you who's doing the job.
Yes.
That's when they, feel the burn of it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's this always this big debate, love marriage versus arranged marriage, right? So there's been this debate since ages now. So what do you feel? Which one is better according to you?
See, love marriage also great and arranged marriage also great, but depend on
Hmm,
person,
hmm,
depend on culture, generation.
hmm,
Right now, it's love marriage. People are preferring to love marriage because
hmm,
when we interact each other,
hmm,
we understand each other, like what they feel about
hmm,
me, how I'm feel about her and him. So we can say love marriage also good,
hmm,
but it's long time ago people were doing arranged marriage. So I think
hmm.
day by day it's vanish about.
Reducing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something we can say. It's no anyone prefer to arrange
Hmm,
marriage this day,
hmm.
really everyone preferring love. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So very, very diplomatic. So indirectly you told me even you would prefer to get into a love marriage. Okay, that's really nice. That's true, right? It depends on the generation to generation. These days, since people travel for their work, they have to leave their city, go somewhere. They meet new people, someone who can be their best friend also, a companion also. Yeah, very true. That's nice. Okay. And if you could
It's
have
about
a,
you, like,
yeah,
what's your opinion? Love marriage and arranged marriage, which one is better for your side?
I feel that even if it's an arranged marriage, before the engagement, in between the engagement and the marriage, there has to be some gap so that two people can get to know each other.
Yes.
So then they can enter into marriage. So arranged setting is fine, so that they can understand whether they're compatible or not. Love marriage, so yeah, they'll know. That's why they want to get into a marriage, right? So I feel understanding a person is more important, whether it's love or arranged